and for me, I mean, that rests on me. I think if you asked anyone, and you know people that know me in Youngstown and my teams, I mean, that's what we were for 4 years. Any team that came into our building, win, lose, or draw, you felt us. And we finished every hit, blocked every shot, scored a lot of goals, defended, and that's what we want here. That's what Solar Bears hockey is going to be. And obviously that starts on me and making sure I hold guys accountable and I get the right guys in here that are going to play that style of hockey. But that's what Solar Bears hockey is. From here on out, that's what's expected. That's what we're going to bring in. Those are the types of guys we want. Like that was, for me, the first time where I've really seen exactly what I want our team to play like and look like. And we did it for 60 minutes. And I would credit our veteran guys a lot. You know, they had a closed-door meeting this morning. We challenged them. We challenged a lot of guys personally to step up. And other guys got in each other's faces, which I think is a sign of leadership. And, you know, that was the result.
Getting the goal early, did that help kind of reinforce that time? Because I think you spent the first 90 seconds.
Sure, yeah. I mean, we were in our zone. They actually got a line change for the first minute and a half, and I thought we weathered it. You know, and to get that first one and then go right back and get the second one, I think, you know, you got the crowd into it, not just because we were physical, but because we put some pucks in the net and you put the pressure on them. Obviously, you know, you look at our record when we score first and we have the lead after one. It's pretty substantial. So yeah, I thought that was very important.
Was the energy tonight kind of a direct response to the lack of energy or whatever it was on Thursday night?
A lot of it. I mean, we talked about some pretty personal things this morning with the guys and challenged them as much as we've ever challenged them. You know, and it was one of those where, you know, no different than a parent probably scolding their kid. It was one of those where if they didn't get it this time, they might never have gotten it. And I think it was pretty clear that they got what the message was. You know, easy to do it once. The hard thing to do and the fun thing to do is do it every time.
Obviously tonight you said 60 minutes of play. A couple of times, you know, when Adirondack started pushing back as far as getting goals and getting back in the game. This is, I think, another watershed moment where you guys, instead of, you know, having problems, you had the answer right away.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the first thing, I mean, that's a really good hockey team over there. They're big, they're physical, they make plays, they're skilled. I thought their goaltender was good. He made some saves for him. You know, and what I liked is exactly that. I thought we stayed even keel, but our even keel tonight was a lot higher of a level than you know what it normally is, and especially from what it was the other night when we played here.
And obviously Ryan Massa played a really solid game tonight, and hey, he was even part of the feistiness.
Yeah. I thought Ryan was tremendous tonight, especially early. You know, he made a couple saves on that first shift. Made some, you know, we killed a minute and 40-second 5-on-3. You know, that was probably the turning point of the game, and he was a big part of that. And then, yeah, obviously you see the emotion. I know he's a pretty quiet kid and pretty laid back, but there's a lot of fight in Ryan Massa.
So I saw a lot of forechecking. I saw completed passes. I saw connecting through the neutral zone. I saw puck possession. So what is it that you have said to them that kind of translates your systems to the ice tonight?
In all honesty, it had zero to do with anything X and O's. This was probably the first time in my life I haven't shown video to a team on a game day. No pre-scout, didn't draw one thing on the board. Talked about basically growing up and playing the right way, being physical, being hard. You know, and I thought the guys, they held themselves accountable. You know, you heard it in the room. As a coach, when you're around long enough, you know when you walk into the room whether your team's ready or not. And you know whether they're ready to go to war or not. When you walked in that room today, guys looked like it was Game 7 of the finals. Like they were ready to go. So I credit them mostly. And, you know, it's just, again, when you play hard and you play heavy and you're hard to play against, and guys know when they touch the puck they're going to get hit, it's not an easy hockey game. You know, it's not an easy hockey team to play against, and you saw tonight that we have the ability to do that. That opens up space. That opens up passes through the neutral zone. That opens up, you know, 2-on-1s to score goals. So I thought that was really what it was the result of.
How much energy did you guys draw from the record crowd?
A ton. You know, no matter what we said today, the guys know it. They know what was going on here. And we take pride in that. I mean, you see everything we do in the community and how involved our organization is, top to bottom, the community, in we do that because we want to represent Orlando the right way. We want to make them proud. We want to make them proud. I want to make them proud on the ice by the product we put out there every night and the effort we give. Win, lose, or draw, we want to be a team that this town can get behind. Now, I thought as we were going, and maybe sometimes they were kind of turning the tables on us, I thought the crowd did a really good job of getting us back into it, getting us the energy. We fed off them. I thought they fed off us. That's how it's supposed to work.
So the fun part is doing it again. What do you say to them entering tomorrow's game to replicate what?
Well, I mean, we just talked about it in there. I mean, like I said, it's easy to do things once. It's hard to repeat it, and especially when it hurts. It's not easy to play it the way we played tonight. You know, we walked in there after the game. You would think there was hooting and hollering. There was nobody celebrating in our locker room. Guys were laying back in their chairs. They had ice bags on. They were getting hydrated. It's not easy to play that way. But like I said, it's fun. If you do it every game, and it becomes contagious, and that becomes your identity. You do things constantly. You know, pretty soon that's what you are, and that's what we want to be.
How much fun do you think tomorrow night's going to be?
It's going to be great. I mean, this is hockey. Like, this is what hockey should be like at this time of the year. I mean, that was the closest thing to a playoff game I've felt since I've been here. Obviously, it's a big game for them tomorrow night. It's a bigger game for us. I would expect both teams to act accordingly.
Obviously, we're excited. We heard there was going to be a big crowd, and we want to bounce back after Thursday's loss. You know, we had a players-only meeting, and we just said it's time to buckle down and, you know, make a push for the playoffs. And I think everyone's a proud guy in there. They want to rebound, and you know, we came out with a strong start, and that translated into our play throughout the game. You know, we were more physical. We put pucks on the net, and it worked out for us.
You just returned from a trip to Brampton where you guys swept the series. What did you take from Brampton that you might have used tonight?
I don't know. I don't think our mindset's changed much throughout the year. You know, we've just stuck within our structure. You know, it's a long season, so there's ups and downs. Obviously, that was you know, it was a good road trip, taking 5 of 6, 3 in a row in Brampton. So I don't know. I think we just came into this game with a clear mind from Thursday, and like I said, we were all excited to play.
Take us through the 2 goals that you scored tonight.
The first one, I picked it up low, and I hit Denver flying down the right side, and I was surprised there was a 2-on-1 from that far in our zone, and he made a great pass over to me, and I just tried to get it off quick. The goalie wasn't ready coming over, and put it in. And then the other one, Bradley made a nice play in front of the net, and I just went there with my stick on the ice, and I was fortunate enough to go off and went in.
The way the third period went, and actually, you know, a good portion of the game, especially at the end where things were kind of getting a little bit out of hand, how much carryover do you think we're going to have tomorrow night, knowing that, you know, it's an important game for you guys and it's also important for Adirondack?
You know, I don't know how much rough stuff will be carried over. They're obviously going to come out hard. You know, the series is 1-1. Both teams want to get the series win, so I think they're just going to come out hard. They're going to come out firing. There might be, you know, a fight or two. I don't know. That's part of the game. It's the way it goes. But we're going to go in with the same preparation, same mindset as tonight, and hopefully we can get a win.
Let me build on that. Thursday, they dominated. Obviously, you guys dominated tonight, and then nobody just put their chins down and went to the room. Do you guys go into tomorrow? Is it optimism or agitation?
I think optimism. You know, you gotta look at it like that. It's a new day tomorrow, right? The game's wiped clean. We got the 2 points, and it's a new game, and we wanna take the series and get a couple points in the standings.
What did you guys think of the crowd tonight?
Oh, it was unbelievable. It was great. I played in a couple big games with some big crowds before, in junior, but that was loud, and the crowd was rowdy, and I hope they enjoyed the game.
Yeah, there's definitely some differences. I don't know. You know, it's tough. College, it's sort of more, you know, more run and gun. Like, not as many plays are made. But here, you know, guys are. I think there's a little more skill, and guys are looking to make more plays. So it's just an adjustment period.
Getting that first goal in one of your first 2 games. What was that feeling like, and then what did you see on that goal to get things started?
Obviously, it's a great sort of monkey off my back, I guess. Sort of getting one under my belt. Kind of loosened me up, I think, for the rest of the game tonight. On the play, it was a great face-off. Baylor won it back to Rhodey, and Rhodey got a shot, and I was just trying to go to the net, do what I was supposed to do, and got a fortunate bounce. So I was glad to get one under my belt for sure.
Having, you know, for at least you a career goal, and getting it so early in the game, what did that do for the momentum of the team, especially with how that game kind of started those first 90 seconds?
You know, I've been here for obviously a short time period, but you know, the time that I've been around the team, we definitely wanted this game. You know, huge crowd, wanted to bounce back from Thursday, and I think, you know, I don't think it really mattered who would have scored, but you know, just putting some goals up early in the game was important for us to, you know, continue our momentum throughout.
From a player perspective, I know it's only your second game here. What kind of an impression was left on you being a rookie with the players only meeting this morning?
I mean, you know, I've been on a bunch of teams in my career, you know, juniors and college, and I mean, we've had our fair share of, you know, players meetings. It's just to send a message, sort of give us a kick in the rear, you know, yeah, hey, like, you know, let's turn it up a notch here, and you know, it was nothing too out of the ordinary, I didn't think.
Same question, actually.
Obviously, this time of year, in past years, you'd be thinking about Hockey East Championship and looking at the NCAA Frozen Four. How much of a difference of a mindset change is it now? You know, instead of looking at something that's going to be, you know, that would be like a career thing for a college player, you're now actually thinking, hey, this is my professional career. This is the start of the second life.
It's a very strange adjustment, I will say. I've been here like 3 or 4 days, I think, and it's definitely, and you know, I've been the same place for 4 years. I've been at Merrimack College for 4 years, and you know, leaving abruptly, coming down to Orlando, it's quite a change. But the guys have been great. You know, playing games was you know, so much fun. Just extending my career and trying to continue to get better every day. So it's, you know, it's fun. I'm glad to be here. Glad to help make a playoff push with this team.
So, can you give us a quick scouting report on Mike Babcock Jr.?
He is an extremely hard worker. He's a great guy. I can't ever say a bad thing about the kid. He is exactly what you would expect him to be. You know, he's doing the right things on and off the ice, and he's a leader for the guys, so nothing bad to say about him.
Northeastern or Lowell tonight?
I think Northeastern won,
Okay.
but, you know, they've been good for a while here. It's kind of surprising, but, I mean, they've been good.
How many times you played in front of 11,000?
When's the last time? I don't know if I ever have, actually. 11,000 is good. That's a big number, so